Hello. I can never get my stinking camera to work when I play this game. It just doesn't. Also, something weird's going on with the ratio. I wonder, did I ever mess with this? Also, apparently, I just started sneezing a lot randomly, so I don't know what that's about. Huh. Weird. That seems like it's really loud. Oh, I suppose we could double check. Excuse my nose. Let's see. Okay. I'm testing the... I should probably change my info. There we go. Okay, I don't think that mic is loud enough, so... Oh, okay, actually, hold on. Let me listen to it at full volume. Oh, okay, actually, hold on. Let me listen to it at full volume. Yeah, that sounds fine. Okay, I take it back. Yeah, that sounds fine. We're gonna do this as well. Let's see. Okay. I'm happy with that. Okay. I'm happy with that. Okay, now just to play a character that isn't gonna make me very frustrated. We could try some Richter. I'm just gonna pretend they're CPUs. How weird that my like snot is all up and in my business and stuff. It's no bueno. Very much not fun. Wow, that was immediate. Oh man. Oh, he got me. Ooh. It's nasty with it. Whoa, didn't realize we had that. I'll just get it out of the way. Then I can recharge it later. No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Oh. But I'm good because I didn't take damage. In my defense, okay, that game was terrible, but I had the upper hand. I just totally threw, like completely. I thought he was gonna recover low, and I tried to guess. It didn't go well. Oof. Oh well. He probably won't play me. Oh, maybe he will. Yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah. Sad. Oh, to improve. Oh, whoa. I thought I caught that for a second. Weird. Can I not reverse be that? I could have sworn I could. All the characters reverse B, just a little different. Yo, is this the same dude? I didn't even notice his tag. It might be. I hit the wrong button. What? Man, Wi-Fi again is rough, buddy. I'm also like not thinking. Weird. That's fast. Oh, I hope he plays again. Just because I need another game to sort of like develop it all. I think he's kind of getting wasted on it though. He's got very good reaction time. Oh. A lot of unintentional moves are happening. Oof, that was good. I will count that as a stock take. Oh, that was loud. Play me again. I don't think you will. Oh, oh, yo! Let's go, Colin. Oh, whoa. He's playing very aggressive. Which is funny because he hasn't seen really much from me or anything. Just mostly a spammage of moves. Oh, whoa. I'm trying to, like, I can't tell if, like, what I'm doing is predictable or not. So I'm trying to kind of gauge that. Okay, it seems like that wasn't. Yeah, so I need to be aware of that. And just that up smash is huge. Whew, his rolls are interesting. I didn't hold tech on that. He's hasty. Okay, he rolls almost after every encounter. I should have up tilted. Even if he has advantage, I think he still rolls. Yeah, you got. Ooh, okay, okay, he caught it. Well, I didn't really have any other options, so I don't think that was that bad. I don't think he quite realizes the fact that I don't have to approach. But I also don't mind. That was good timing. $5 says he's too proud to just let go. That's my guess. I called it. Well, it's interesting. I don't get a lot of practice with Ganondorfs anyway. Wow. I'm really surprised that that hit. That one, not so much. He only has a few landing options when he's in the air. He's got forward air, side B, down B. Yeah, as I'm at the ledge, he'll... Wow. Probably go for more side Bs. That is what amazes me about this game, is that you don't have to tech anymore. Like, you can kind of just get away with mashing spot dodge or jab or something like that. Granted, I'm not playing a very fun game either, but like, that sort of stuff is really funny to me because it kind of takes away the whole point of diving in for something. Like I feel like in Melee, it was just so careful of every single move possible. And in this game, I don't really care at all what you could do. Yeah, like, honestly, that's a huge move. Now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't mean to do that. Can you imagine if I died from that? Oof. That was unfortunate. Yeah, that was just really unfortunate. Hey, I'm back to where I started though. That's fun. We like it when that happens. Ugh. I mean, I should probably be sleeping, but I don't really feel like it. I like how whenever someone has a falling spike or falling, what's the word, down air, um, it like shoots them up just a little bit. So like you can't fall through a platform and then immediately down air, otherwise you won't go through the platform. You'll just get stuck on top. Ooh, it got me. This guy's smart. He knows what he's doing. But I also understand that he knows I'm prone to recovering low. So it's actually a little smarter for me to go high frequently and then recover low when I absolutely need to. Like instances of that. Wow, I didn't think F tilt would kill. And I even got a footstool off that. Man, I cannot multitask. Dude, I'm sick. That was so sick, dude. I'm feeling myself right now. Okay, I got real greedy. But if that had connected and I got that, like, that would have been so nasty. Yeah, that scared me. I'm really just dash attacking. Oof. Yeah, that was fat oof. I can never tell which song is too loud or not. So this is always like a big... It's loud in my ears, but I can't tell if it's loud on stream. I hope I'm louder than the song. That's why I pick lo-fi, because usually songs are like relatively soft because you're trying to focus. Ugh, burped. And it gave me a hiccup? Uh-oh. I always get really nervous when I get put into the same room as like a Kazuya, because I have no idea if they're going to be ballsy as all get out or incredibly stupid. There's usually no in between. He seems like he knows combos. I just worry... Ooh, I'm actually really surprised that hit. Oof, that feels bad. I'm kind of thinking to give him the stock. Woo! Okay, maybe not though. He's kind of feeling himself. Ooh, shoot. So when people play, when they get a stock lead, they start to kind of slow what they're doing, sort of. Um, it feels comfortable. You feel like you can breathe. Um, maybe sort of like not about losing your pace. I don't really know the exact metaphors for it, but it's really dangerous because sometimes you'll just be in the middle of a match and you'll think, oh, the person's on one stock, I still have three. Even at high percent and I die, I'm a whole nother stock lead ahead. And so you start to play slower, but since the other person is panicking, they'll tend to get more combos in because they are trying to move really, really fast. Which is kind of funny when you get into like tournaments and stuff like that, and it's really high level play. Even one stock carries such a weight, and you can't stop feeling jittery. So it's almost like you're trying to outspeed the person, whether it be mentally or not. And the most important part while playing is to stay nice, calm, and focused without getting too lax or too, high strung to say. Because those are the sort of characteristics that yield the easiest results. Not necessarily the best, but you're never gonna like end up doing something that was super rash or like edge guarding or something that isn't 100% secure. Being safe, even camping is a very chilled mindset with playing the game sometimes, which I find interesting because the character I'm playing right now is not a character that you would approach people with because, well, strictly because of how his design works. His up-close moves have too much range for them to be effective at the same venue as Kazuya, whereas, certain characters can be really, really far away but still deal massive amounts of damage and output up close. So I like to think that Richter's a good balance between people that don't enjoy approaching and maybe they do enjoy still playing a fighting game. So Kazuya is very tricky to handle because I am not a Shoto character. I don't know how they think. I don't know how they work. As you can see, like right now, he's just short jumping and getting those quick stuns in, which are important. And they're kind of how he make his damage. And he can armor through that, apparently. I didn't know that. But there's always a way to get in someone's head, and you can tell when they start to panic. The things they do become repetitive, readable, and sometimes that's difficult because you don't really know when something becomes unpredictable what they're about to do. Like right now, he's just full headstrong, coming straight at me, and there's not really much I can do about it other than try and camp him out. But there's just things you can tell that are like, oh, he was totally prepping to do an up B there, which is why I jumped. You can tell he really wants to use those combos. But ultimately, he didn't space quite correctly. And yeah, he was trying to close that gap, and he was trying to do it using methods that weren't very helpful for how Kazuya works. The nice thing about Kazuya is that up close and chaseable, like you can close that distance if you need to, but he's also got save options from far away. And if it means using, neutral special 4 or 5 times in a row just to get the other person annoyed enough to approach you, it's what you got to do. So as Richter, you're kind of the person that doesn't really want to be chased, but it's a nice change up to go after the person, because now they're getting a little confused with, well, I'm not used to this camper approaching. Now I have to change my playstyle. But based off of how you've been playing this entire game, it's not quite that easy. Rolling is another thing that is very tricky to combat, because especially with how inconsistent it can be sometimes, with the losing frame data the more you use it. So I don't know. I don't like to rely on dodging as my first source. Like, of course, it's a jerk reaction, right? Someone's attacking me, I gotta dodge. But the nice thing about dodge is setting up for the counter attack. So if you can use, just momentum movements. Oh, I forgot I used to jump. It's actually a lot easier to move around. You don't really have to worry about, oh, okay, am I going the direction I need to? Like, I can tell that I'm pressuring this Kazuya into basically not moving a whole ton. Otherwise, he's going to get hit. And then there's all sorts of effective ways to chase and just get rid of the other guy. Okay, so I'm noticing a lot of shielding from him, and like as a projectile person, it's hard to sort of combat that. So I'm probably gonna just move in more cautiously. I know that my moves aren't gonna connect. The ideal way to get around that would obviously be to counter with a grab, but I could just tell he's being really cautious with his moves, and he'll notice that when I start to come in, like just grabbing, that it'll move to spot dodging, and that's when I can really charge stuff up. Yep, and that's a kill. That was my kind of my biggest pet peeve when they released all these new DLC characters, is that they all have some sort of move that's supposed to just be a finisher. Whether it was, Wonder Wing, or, Arsene, or even just like heavy gauntlets from Min Min. Oh yeah, that was honestly just a weird hitbox. I didn't expect to get hit there, but a lucky play. And that also happened because my pacing started to panic. I felt like I was stuck. And it really stinks because I'm aware of these things, but I know I'm an emotional player, so I don't address them. I'm just like, man, this sucks. Like, he just took a win and left, and it feels so robbed and so like unprofessional. But I mean, Smash Bros isn't really a thought out game. it only is if you try to make it. Traditionally, people are just gonna play sort of to hit things. uh, and I'm very curious. I'll play with this this antic. Oh, that was a run. Oh, that was another run. Okay, it's just a tag. I thought it was a suggestion for a game, and I was all ears, man. How sad. I love doing stuff like that, making up weird rules, and then whether you get the sportsman. That's just funny that this is this dude's rules, or his suggestion, I suppose. Woo! There I go. There we go again. Yeah. Like I understand a lot about Dr. Mario, but man, it is difficult. He's got such strong moves. I don't think I meant to do that. Wow. That's something that's always confused me with those reflectors is the angle at which they reflect is so temperamental. It is not one-to-one like it would be for, you know, say Falco. Oh, he's bad. Okay, never mind. Die. Dang, that kills. Was like, see, my problem with stuff like that is that it's so reusable. Like, it's such a strong move with yeah, it's got some downside if it doesn't connect, but if it does connect, like, what do you do? I should honestly be playing this more aggressive because Dr. Mario can't get away with stuff. Yeah, that was just such an unfortunate. Uh, yeah, my tempo was off and everything like that. That was just completely bad playing on my part, which is frustrating because like I recognize it and I wish like it wasn't happening, but it's more of like a you can't really adjust until you understand what the opponent is thinking, and you need time to sort of formulate that. And I just wasn't putting in the effort to try and assume what he might be doing next. Which is kind of a big part of Smash, understanding like the strategies people use and what they're gonna do next. So it's a weird, tricky line to sort of tiptoe across. I'm gonna refrain from using a ton of projectiles. I say as I, you know, spam 3 at once. Simply... Well, he doesn't seem like he's that prone to using... Okay. Wow. Wow. The pokeability on that move. I don't know when I used my jump, but I guess I did. That bothers me. I didn't touch him, and he was able to hop above ledge and then below ledge and still connect with the frames of invulnerability. Like, I don't think that stuff like that should be allowed. There should be values in place that say, you know, you need damage in order for that to work again, or it has to be set time. And to me, you know, like 3 seconds would be equivalent to that time, or 5 seconds, or whatever. So he seems to approach pretty aggressively. And he doesn't use his reflectors nearly at all. Makes me think he's not used to using down B as a move. And he likes charging in. I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. Thinking sometimes is draining. That was a good mix-up. Not helpful if I had waited. So maybe I should be more patient. Ooh. Sad. That's right. No. It's getting bad. The lag is... Oh! Eating away at both of us, I guess. Okay. That was tricky one for lag in that last half, like just specifically, but also like it's hard to play Smash when everybody plays it just a little bit differently. And there are some times where your fighting style it just destroys your opponent, and there's some times where that person can get the download on you and they play so differently than you that it would be impossible for you to reshape literally how you play the game in order to fight, you know, one opponent. And it's hard to understand that because some people have such a good handle on managing how people react to certain things and how they'll approach, how they'll decide to do things. And a lot of people, I feel like a lot of good players have a set amount of coverage they like to take. You know, they don't like shield poking too much because, you know, they appreciate getting to sit back a little bit and sort of observe more than just play. But, you know, there's other players that can't handle that. Whoa! You know what? I'll give that to you. That was impressive. It dragged me. And there's another aspect of playing online with just like how your inputs come out and how it certainly doesn't feel fair all the time. And that can be incredibly frustrating. I've dealt with that so many times. It doesn't even really make sense of how to move forward with that. Like right now, I'm getting absolutely destroyed. Not necessarily because I'm playing bad, but just because I have things that aren't coming out. And he's stuck with a plan that's worked, and I haven't really broken through it yet. Or, you know, small inconsistencies where you can tell what someone's planning and you either can't enact it or it does something differently. Yeah. Like, I think the lag specifically for this match was my undoing. There were inputs that I couldn't get out of, I couldn't even recognize until after they'd happened. Like with my first death. Excuse me. With that first step being a clip from, his neutral air. I mean, like, how are you supposed to combat that? Do I air dodge immediately? I don't know, man. Like, stuff like that is really tricky to figure out and to kind of balance. So, I don't know. I think playing a character that has a fairly well-versed defensive game while still being slightly oppressive is good. That's why characters love Pyra/Mythra. Steve is so good at being incredibly defensive, needing the alone time in order to collect resources and sort of camp. But, also still has the defensive power to kill incredibly early, and has techniques that just make it easy for them to do what they need to do. I'm playing this sort of brainlessly, but I think what I'm gonna go for, he seems pretty aware. So he's definitely got a nice handle on using that projectile. Ooh, that was bad. And now we're just not going to let him use it. Yeah. Weird. He's got a good practice for what he wants to do, but I just can't quite figure out what the next move is going to be. It seems like he enjoys staying in the air. I didn't know that had priority. I thought I had a decent move. Whoop. Sometimes it's worth the bait. Yeah, he does that a lot, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so it's about the short hop, expecting some sort of connection while staying safe. That's a frickin' long range. It's appreciated. Feel yourself out, understand your limits, know what you're doing, do a little back. It's sort of like a fun little poke and poke. The problem is that with characters that are decently fast, like Diddy Kong, you never really... Oh, what? What? You never really know what's happening until after it's happened. And that can be a problem simply because if you don't know what the Diddy Kong's about to do, you're kind of screwed. Like, I'm not great against playing Diddy Kongs, clearly. But he will harp on just the smallest mistake instantly. Yeah, like, nothing I could have really done to prevent that. But given 2 or 3 games, I could probably get closer and closer to beating him. More about weighing the risk of, okay, do I want to lose another 1.5 GSP? Oh, okay. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. It does kind of bother me when you're winning and you teabag, because I think very rarely, unless the other person's doing something grimy, like, I don't know, camp spamming or whatever, which I wasn't. But like it bothers me because it's like, you don't really have to shove me down. I understand that you're doing better than I am, and I'm in a very calm state of mind right now, and it's not typically how I play Smash, which I think is interesting. because the mentality is if I'm winning, then I better tell the other person that they suck, or show that I can teabag on them or whatever it is. Because those are the kinds of things that we see, top players or important people do. And, by us doing it, we're kind of like them. Trying to see if I can get a mix-up with my jumps. She read me pretty well earlier. I was not expecting that. Or that. See, stuff like that is really bizarre to me. Why did they give her such a freaking big up tilt? That was an accident. Hey, spamming gets the game done. Alright. So the advantage of being placed on one side with nobody to come, around behind you is you can't get into all these interpersonal, oh, well, I knew you were about to dodge, so I'm about to approach, and then I'm actually going to, run even a little further, and now you don't really have anywhere to land. Like, I don't know, to me, that's the sort of stuff that makes the game really hard to, make it through sometimes. Ooh. I was totally getting baited. And telling, when someone's going to do something is also really important. She's very aware of my next move because she sees her own openings, which is important because it releases the counterplay of, well, now I can, play around that. Oof. And I actually, that was a decent follow-up, I feel like. She knew. I have a feeling I'm playing this totally wrong, which is going to be the downfall of me. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is it. Oh no. I kind of bonked there on purpose. Oh no, I should stop coming up from above. Okay, but she's playing it so safe she does not want to approach me. I'm going to use that to my advantage. Okay, I was going to use that to my advantage. See, the problem with this is that at such a high percentage, she's just about as fast as I am. So I can't really run away from her. She'll just chase me, and with a bigger reach than I do, my only real chance is to kind of sit out to the side and try and get a projectile out every once in a while, but I don't do enough damage to bring her up nearly fast enough that she could just poke me. So it's a losing battle when you get there. I don't know much else of what I could have done to relieve myself of that situation, altogether. I mean, there's always stuff to improve. Timing, spacing, ways to just kind of get your opponent to do things that are more beneficial for you than it is to them. I really enjoy agitating an opponent and then sort of playing safer, diving in where I feel like they would be going. And it can be good for you too, but typically like situations like these where I recognize, okay, she has a neutral air that chain combos into itself off short hops at low percent. Um, I'm not going to worry about it at high percent, which means diving will be a lot easier. But I can tell that she's not a versatile player. Um, it's going to be one or the other, and I'm going to see a lot of spamming, and finding openings in that is really difficult with people with really high priority, and like, oh, what's the word? Frame data? Yeah. She gets whatever she wants right now. She fast falls. She gets those nairs out, or falling nairs. They just, it doesn't matter what I do. Um, Now, I could try my best to ability her, because I'm thinking maybe she doesn't have great abilities, but chances are she's just going to approach me with back air and then, nair me 1,000 times before I ever get anything off. Okay, and that strategy is not going to work anymore. She can read it now. Maybe it'll work later, but that just means I'm going to have to approach low. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so frustrating. When they just sit there and jump and nothing happens. I have nothing to predict. I have nothing to guess. They just play like they don't have anything. Their brains. Those are the hardest people for me to fight, because they don't move based off any, precedent, any example. Oh, I have advantage. I have nothing. They literally just throw themselves headfirst into everything. And I can't tell when they back off. It's an advantage of playing a fast character, but I don't know how to deal with it. I'm not good at it. I can tell that he's not much of a grabber, but at the same time, his moves make way for a very large portion of distractions. I think I'm about to get 3-stocked. Yeah, that move is actually really busted now that I'm thinking about it. Because the way it makes you fast fall. Finally. Okay, I didn't get 3-stocked. That's good. But I don't think I'm winning this match. So Misa in particular, I have a really hard time with like judging, because, well, for one, I don't remember all the moves and stuff like that. Like, why does that? It like matches up perfectly. You would expect a projectile so small to like miss 80% of the time, but it lands on you no matter what. Um, I'm gonna try one more game with this dude. It's not gonna go well, and I'm just gonna let it go afterwards. But I have a feeling he plays me brawler as a main, which is why that happened. And again, I'm not playing by main on any of these. If I did, I'd probably be playing like Cloud or something pretty easy like that. Did he really just shoot the power block and knock it? Man. There's so much stuff in this game. There's so much to unpack in such a short amount of time. 7 minutes for a match is honestly like ridiculous, and with the amount of sets you get, there's a bunch of lucky hits. Hit detection is so bizarre sometimes, because like everybody's hitbox is a little bit different, and so certain characters will not be able to touch other characters just because, okay, well, they can't attack big enough for that character's small hitbox, or damn, like I don't even know what's happening. Okay, I'm just getting red. Yeah, I tried to do it again. Honestly, not what I thought was going to happen. Okay, his up airs are really good, but Okay, Captain Falcon is a chase character, which means he's gonna just approach high and then come down with it. Okay, I'm trying to think. I think that's bull. We weren't even facing remotely the same direction. He seems a bit like a masher, I'm not gonna lie. I think he enjoys pressing a lot of things because it feels cool to flick the C-stick and do like a short hop like that really quickly. So I'm gonna play that in mind. Oh, I didn't do that right. Okay, we're good. He saved me. Appreciated. But now I'm gonna kill you. Told her. The move's huge. That was an insane last 10 seconds. Honestly, props to you, man. Like that was just honestly really cool. And not how you won. Down B is really lame to win off of, but that whole interaction, I'm getting better at looking at when to tech and when it's appropriate to use the tech, because I pretty much fail those all the time. But I'm proud of what I just did. That was I'm smiling really big right now. I can't see it, but so I gotta test a whole bunch of different stuff to see what works. He's pretty much exclusively going to. I don't know why he keeps it. I'm gonna approach low. I literally have a move that comes horizontally. He'd have better luck hitting knee. Okay, he's pretty much gonna exclusively use back air to approach with me. Forward air takes too long. And he's gonna jump up from ledge almost every time. Okay, it's gonna be a double hop sort of deal, huh? Ooh, he got one. I thought it was okay to go low that time. And that is the sign of the masher. When you see that follow up with the jab just every time. Yeah, it's so apparent. But there's not much I could do about it. Captain Falcon is honestly just more well-rounded than Falco, in my opinion. He's stronger, just about fast, if not faster. But he's waiting for really good openings. I'm not. I'm just sort of jumping. You know, there's a chance. There's always a chance he could just use normal getup, but he won't. Oh, that is honestly so frustrating. Like, knowing what someone's going to do and not being able to do anything about it. Like, I don't know. I disagree, personally. I disagree fully, actually. I think that was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, and that he should be dead 8 times now. Why? It's a character that just gets... Okay, I'm done. I get it. I get it, dude. I get it. I get it. I get it. The only thing you want to do is up air me until I die and try and fish for that oh so precious spike. I'm not letting you have it. I'm actually quite done with you. You've frustrated me enough. I'm gonna go play with someone else who's not a complete bird head. Like, jeez, dude. Funny. I was just playing Falco. Man, it's so bad because Elite Smash makes me feel like I can't touch any of these characters. Because, oh, if I touch them, they're going to get out of Elite Smash. When in reality, it doesn't matter. I'd struggle to, like, it's all about that status, you know? And I think it's the worst thing that Nintendo ever created. Something based off of their terrible network system that doesn't keep you connected to your opponents half the time. And from it, you get these fake internet points that are supposed to make you feel good about knowing how to play a character, but once you get them in, they never get out. They should have made it a seasonal thing where it resets even every season, even if, like, you decide not to play that character. Like, just bring him out anyway. It would make more sense, personally. Okay. I've only dealt 5 damage? What did I even hit him with? Okay. Granted, I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I imagined my recovery to be a little better, or that I wouldn't drift so far. But Joker has it all. I don't know how to play against this character. It doesn't feel fair, which is funny to me. Because I can't get the character into Elite Smash, but I can't play the text that people do because I just don't find them enjoyable. But obviously this guy can. He has no problem sitting there down grab throwing me and proceeding to up air proceededly. See, I can't even use English correctly when I get upset. And it's frustrating because, like, I'm sure these guys aren't bad people. They just piss me off as players. Because you had no right. You had no right to go online and do this to other people. I guess this is some sort of, like, self-justice. But, like, stuff like that. Drag down effects. Drag down effects really upset me. Because certain characters just get them. Because, oh, look at me. I have a drag down effect. He's never ever going to a dash attack me. I don't know why I ever even try. See, I feel like a normal person would have dodged there. And that's the problem. I can't read people. I don't know how, dude. He's never going to dash attack me. Ever. I don't even know why I bother. What if I just did that over and over again? You wouldn't be too happy now, would you? I did. Nope. I got out of it. I'm supposed to have a good dash. No. Take that away. Take that away. Let's just give him an infinite amount of air dodge because he has a special move that lets him. No, dude, that would have been the time to use your stupid projectile thing. No. No, 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 no. I had that. Can you imagine if I had done that to this man? He would have been throbbing with rage. Does that kick me out? No, it doesn't. Okay. I am one game away from losing Elite Smash. Not that it even matters, but it's interesting to me. The sort of stuff that you can get away with. All he has to do is down throw, up air, down throw, up air, down throw, up air, and he's fine. It doesn't even matter. Like, I don't know. I would love to look at this game more technically and figure out, like, oh, what are the tendencies of people to do? But let's just face it, it's never going to happen. People play so differently and so chaotically that there isn't anything to figure out other than, you know, spam your move and hope it's better than the other dudes. And if you can't spam correctly, then you're screwed. Like, that's all it takes for me. It'll work every single time until this dude grows a brain. Which is frustrating because I don't agree with that. I don't agree that you should just be able to use one move and essentially win. Because, oh, look at me. I paid $5 for my character, or hey, look at me. I was gifted with incredible buffs in the last patch. Like, I don't know. I think it's cool to have different abilities, but there needs to be some sort of balance between. Okay, that was a literal D-hole move, dude. Like, I have to try 8 times harder to do half as much damage as him, just because, well, he can float around and get all the gimpy stuff he wants. And he can grab me whenever he pleases, because I can't spot dodge within the one frame that he decides to approach me. And that's the frustrating part of this game. Is that because I could be so good, and it wouldn't matter, because he can do that. It blows my mind. It blows my mind that that's allowed. That's allowed. At Nintendo, they said, yeah, we're going to make a character where he can do whatever he wants with little to no contestation. Why? Because the fans wanted it. Because they needed the $5 from 8 million people. That's a lot of frickin' money. Dude, I know I'm just salty, but like, holy crap. Can people not? Like, can people just not? I don't think they can. And I know it wouldn't be that hard to do. I would just have to lab it for like a few seconds, probably. Maybe a minute or two. Dude, what is even happening? I'm so confused. Is he playing the game? Hold on, I have an itchy nose. I don't know this matchup at all, dude. Actually, I'm just gonna do what he's doing. I understand that that's his attack button, and it's way more effective than mine, but still. I honestly thought he was gonna spot dodge. That's an up tilt. That's so ridiculous. Wow. It's really hard to play this game like calm. Because focusing on it is just the most frustrating thing in the whole world. Oh, he played the wrong move. Okay. I was dead. And there was nothing I could do about it. Dang, he's reverse being a lot. Dang, my moves are so slow. Ha. What do I do? What do I do? I literally want to know. Sakurai, tell me. What is it that I should do in order to actually win this game? Because holy moly, I don't understand how the frick Mega Man works. But he clearly understands how Cloud works. That's dumb. Why do characters get to do that if they have a jump pad as a frickin' up B? Just die already. Just frickin' die. Any tilt attack should kill. At above, like, 150. I hate you. I hate you so much. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, for one, when I air dodge into the platform, why don't I make it? Like, can someone explain to me the distance that it covers? Like, why do my frames end as soon as I literally touch the platform? Like, what? What? I'm just convinced that Elite Smash Online was invented to screw with people. It wasn't a serious measure for any online service. I don't think they even planned on having an online service. I think it was made in 3 days, and the people didn't care. They just confirmed everything. So every single bad decision that they made, like the introduction of global smash points and all these different ideas, they just got okay. And I almost just got freaking wobbled. What the fetch? What do I do? I'm just gonna keep grabbing the wrong one, huh? Yeah, no, I don't know how to play this. I think I'm done for the day. This will be the last one. I'm so frustrated because I want to make sense of things. I do. I really do. I want there to be some sort of method, some sort of way, some sort of playing style that explains why the frick you can play 78 different characters, all completely different, and they all be effective against the same way I play. Because to me, that makes no sense. I don't understand how he's seeing what I'm seeing and can get more information. Well, I also think that the way he's playing Ice Climbers is very creative and also kind of scary because I can't do anything. Like, I want to, but I can't. And he moves Popo so fast compared to Nana. There we go. I got something out. Let's see if I can get this. Dang. Yeah, that was never ever gonna happen. My only opportunity to win that stock was the very beginning, and it didn't work. Okay, what? Okay, what? How does he desync, and how does he know how to desync? I thought that... Oh, wait. I'm really confused. This feels like cheating. Can their ices not hurt them? I disagree with that. When you created ledge trapping, you shouldn't have thrown the other person off a ledge. I don't care if you've done it in previous Smash games, but the amount of distance you get thrown is ridiculous. There's plenty of room on that freaking ledge for like 4 people, okay? It's not necessary. Dude, I'm mad tilted right now. Like, this is legitimately pissing me off. And I haven't played Cloud in forever, so I know I was gonna suck, but like, even so, dude, it feels like Cloud is just so much slower than like all the other characters. At least that I'm remembering. I felt like Cloud. Also, my jump button is just failing every single time I try it. What? Why did... What? I didn't even... Oh, man. Side B? Yep, called it. I'm a genius. I did it to test you. I enjoy Mewtwo, too. I just can't play this sort of stuff because that doesn't really make sense to me. That's like honestly terrifying though. That he goes invisible. Okay, what? Okay, double what? Okay, I will take it. I was gonna die anyway. I forgot about my neutral. Is that why I haven't been playing well? It's because I haven't been using a very pivotal move for me. That's literally how I land. Okay. Dumb. Dumb. Why do you get to 2-frame those? The amount of times you can just mash shield or spot dodge in literally such a clutch situation is ridiculous. You know what? Frick preferred rules. Can we have preferred controls? Can I make people play a way that makes them suck at this game? Because that would be fricking hilarious. I got him, though. Let's go. Why does he do this same thing every time? It hasn't worked once. Okay, what? Oh, wow. Good on you. Okay, never mind. Bad on you. I should not have lived that. What? What? Again, it ate my jump for no reason. I don't understand stuff like this. Like, is my controller broken? What is the deal? Do I have to start using X? Like, what the fetch? I should not have died there. My best bet is that lag ate my jump because I know my buttons are working fine. But man, that shouldn't be happening. When you make a game, you make a commitment. Okay? And if people buy your game, it's not your job to con them into believing that a service you made actually works when it doesn't. Okay, vastly different. Vastly dumber. Uh, Mine takes literally twice the time to charge, and his does twice the damage. I don't really know what to do anymore. Because I'm not playing consciously. I'm just moving buttons because I'm frustrated that nothing is working. Excuse me. That was the longest freaking animation I have ever seen. He was invincible for legit like 3 to 4 seconds. Yeah, it can attack me through the floor. No, definitely a balanced character. Really? I'm triggered, dude. Just die. Can you literally just stop reflecting stuff and die? You shouldn't get to do that. I don't have a move that can sweep through the frickin' floor. And if I did, I can bet you I'd be spamming it like you are. Because that's just how fair you're playing. Okay, but you gotta admit, that was still sick that I hit that. Okay. Yeah, no, there was nothing I could do. Like, what? I'm at 185. He's at 190. I do an F tilt, and he goes 3 feet. He does an F tilt, and I die. No questions asked. No DI. Nothing. I can't do anything about that. I want answers. I want, like, some sort of person who just knows, like, oh yeah, this is exactly what's gonna happen. Because if not, he's got, you know, this, and this. And it's like, dude, I just want to shoot the person who's playing the controller. Yeah, I'm not that stupid. You can fool me once and twice, but not 3 times. I refuse. I am never going close to you again. What? Please, give me answers. How? You didn't know. You didn't know. Because nobody in that predicament would have done that. Yeah, you can go die in a hole, dude. I don't care anymore. No, no. Literally no. No! You don't get to just know every time I use that move. Because there are times when it would not make sense to use the move. So you don't understand, okay? You don't know that I'm just gonna do that, okay? So stop spamming and play the game, okay? I've officially lost my cool because of you. I'm done. I am done. After this game, I want you to go jump into the depths of hell. Burn alive. Because you don't know how to play the game. I hope you die from that. Nope. No, of course not. Why would you die? You can recover from literally below the blast zone. So why would you die? Ugh, and that still does, 40 freaking damage. Die. There is no way. No way. I want to believe that somewhere, someone out there is watching the absolute and utter bullshit that is happening right now. Characters should not be built this way. If you're going to give a person a projectile that does 30 damage and can jump from the bottom blast zone to the top in 2 moves, and give him an option to stun people as well as knock them up, I don't want to be a part of any project you ever make again, Nintendo. And it's frustrating because I don't want to quit. If I quit, he wins. And shitters like this don't deserve to win. I don't even care. I didn't even... What? A no. A no. A no. Excuse you. Yeah. You know what? Here, we're gonna design something where your back air doesn't work, but his? Nah, fuck it. Yeah, it can work. Sorry for my language. It's just, you can't imagine how frustrating this is. You literally can't. For him to get to do this, okay, there's got to be someone up there laughing their head off, saying, I'm so glad I programmed you two. Who can reverse B? I can't. Okay. Doesn't amount to anything when I do it. He can spam 2 back airs. 2 back airs and 1 jump. 1 jump. Gets away with that. Gets away with that. Gets away with that. What? That shouldn't even happen. What? Explain the frame rates, because something is wrong. He gets to sit on ledge way longer than I get to. Not to mention, he can roll up and immediately F-smash. I roll up and try and do that, and there's something called, oh, I don't know, charge time. It doesn't exist for him? Huh? No wonder it was so easy to get Mewtwo in the first time. Character's high. No, no, no. I refuse to believe that you get to grab literally immediately. It doesn't make sense. None of this is literally coherent. No, that is literally fucked up logic. Okay, you can't just throw those out and they work. You can't just throw those out and they work. I'm not gonna stop spamming it. I'm not gonna fucking stop spamming it. Fuck you. You get the most disrespect out of anybody I've ever met. Yeah. No, charge time? No. Who needs charge time, you know? You've got to be joking. Yes! Motherfucker, yes! Okay, I'm good now. I'm great. None of that just happened. Wait, how am I still fighting him? Dude's way into Elite Smash. What? I hate how if I just turn my brain off, you win. Like, why? Why is that okay?
Okay, I understand. You play an asshole character because you are an asshole, not the other way around. But still. Dude, why doesn't my character dash? Ugh! There's so many janky things just with how this. I'm 3 seconds away from disconnecting from this ash hole. What? What? I mashed. You can hear my thumb mashing, and it doesn't go through because this game is so freaking dumb. Okay, done for the night. I'm done. I'm legitimately done. I never, ever want to see a Mewtwo player again in my life. That's how dumb. Great. My mic is all sorts of twisted. Okay, goodbye.